That's the stabilizer wing stored. Helm, accelerate to full speed and set course for the floating city over the lake. Yes, ma'am. What shall we do if the enemy attempts to intercept us? Good question. We may need to engage them depending on the ferocity of the attack, but I want to prioritize landfall. Understood. Also, don't worry about mincing words. Regardless of our ranks aboard this ship, I am your gunnery officer, and I am yours to command. Understood. Huh? I didn't know Mueller could man an orbital ship gun. He trained in the Imperial Army's most advanced armoured division. Despite his burly, sword-swinging appearance, he is quite capable as a gunner. I'm sorry, my appearance doesn't match my skills. Oh, no, that's cool, actually. And, when did you get a chance to change Olivier, Prince Albert? I thought you were coming aboard as a representative of the Empire. That, my friends, was but a front. However, once this is over, my search for love, freedom, and finery shall be at an end. Until then, at least, I wish to dress and be addressed as I please. To you, I shall always be Olivier. Dressing up for the funeral, huh? What would the people of Erebonia say if they knew? I cannot say I care in the slightest. How about it, my good reporters? Would you care for a scandalous tell-all interview with an Erebonian prince? Hang on, are you serious? Ooh, I better get lots of pictures then. Please, I beg you, do not take any of the nonsense coming from his mouth seriously. That aside, how come you two are coming along, Niall? Wait, if I may guess, Grandmother wished for you to ride along as you did during the incident with the dragon. Got it in one, Your Highness. Her Majesty put in a good word for us with Brigadier General Bright. He allowed us to come along as war correspondents. I got lots of pictures of you being amazing at the gate, Princess Claudia. I'll show you them when they're developed. Well, thank you, Dorothy. How does she manage to suck the seriousness out of the room every time? Oh yeah, Grandpa, is our zero field generator okay? Yes, it's working fine for the moment. Assuming nothing happens, it should get us to that flying city easily enough. One sec. So if something does happen, all we got is prayers? Oh yes, without the generator, we crash, no question. The impact would surely kill us all instantly, or the subsequent explosion would. Professor, you really know how to calm a girl's fears. Thanks. Radar contact. 5 ships on an intercept course. Here they come. Those look like the high-speed interceptors that were docked on the Glorious. Not really bothering with stealth at this point, are they? Arm the main gun and maintain full speed. Target only the ships that obstruct our course. We will focus on breaking through. Yes, ma'am. Things are about to get serious. Now that is a gun. Ooh. Ain't no taking this bad boy down. Bogey 1, 2, and 5 disabled. 3 and 4 are disengaging. We did it! Fantastic. Goodness me, so this is what the future of aerial warfare looks like. The main gun is incredible. It has quite a bit of power but virtually no recoil, even for an orbital weapon. It's fantastically accurate. Of course it is. To be honest, I would have liked to mount some point defense guns with radar tracking as well, but, well, one project at a time, I suppose. Radar contact. Oh, adios. Contact is 250 arch in length, approaching at 8 o'clock. That could only be. And here comes the Glorious. Joshua, do you know anything about the performance or armament of that thing? The Aureole can easily outmaneuver and outrun it, but it has gigantic main cannons and large batteries of point defense guns. There's no way we can attack it directly and live. Blast it. Turn to 4 o'clock and flank speed. Lux, get us over the city and avoid fire from that monster's guns. Aye aye. Cutscene time, cause the Glorious is just far too big. Look at that monster. I think we're out of the Glorious's firing range. Phew. That was scary. I think about half the nerves in my body are now shot. Yes. Yeah, my heart's about to burst from my chest. Still, there's not much else the enemy can do to us at this point, right? No, we shouldn't let our guard down. Yeah, the society has a bad tendency of ignoring stuff like common gosh darn sense. We need to watch out until the second we land. There's an opening in the clouds ahead. We are entering the floating island's airspace. Whoa, it's a whole city. This place is insane. No, we just need to search an entire city for a mysterious artifact from eons ago. No big deal. We're now over the flying city, ma'am. Wow. Holy Stragers. This is the jewel of ancient Zumeria. Even more mind-blowing than I'd imagined. Look at that enormous tower-like structure. I'd put good money on that being an important part of the island. If we're going to land, I'd put down near that, Captain. Good idea, Professor. Echo, anything on radar? The Glorious? One moment. No enemy contacts within 50 Selge. We seem to have left the Glorious in our dust, man. Good. Lux, slow to 1/3 and begin landing. Put us down near that tower. Aye, man. Huh? Dorothy? If you're out of photo quartz already, girl, I swear. Oh, no, I have plenty of that. But isn't there something weird over there? What the? Oh, no way! What in the world? That's not good. Let us see then. What will you do when your wings of hope are ripped from your back? Uh-oh. Oh, there's no going back now. At least we still landed within the city. Finale. Trails in the sky. Tell us, like, you okay, Al? Nah. Oh. Ah, good. You're awake. Are you all right? Are you hurt? No, I think I'm fine. Banged my elbow, but yeah, I'm okay. But everyone else, I'm not dead at least. Ugh. Ow. I'm fine. Well, that was thrilling, if nothing else. You remember the other half of my nerves? They're all quite gone now, thank you. That's the closest I've ever brushed shoulders with death, I think. No, I can't eat that much. Well, I guess I ought to be grateful she ain't hurt. Dorothy, wake up. Nap time's over. Niall? Major Vander, how about you? As well as can be expected. Nothing seems broken over here. I'm unhurt, ma'am. Think I'm okay. I thought we were goners. A real miracle. Or perhaps he simply let us live. That's right. The one riding that thing, that was... Yes. It was low, no doubt. Son of a... In that case, I'm certain he stayed his hand. If he really wished to, he could have torn us to pieces. Kinda not sure how to feel about that. At any rate, where are we? It looks to be somewhere on the periphery of the island. We should step out and take stock of our situation. Oh, broke through a wall there. Liber Arc. Liber Arc? Liber? Labelle? Liber Arc. Let's go with Liber Arc. Oh, wow. It's really pretty. Whoa, wow. So many pictures. Dorothy? Don't blow all your photo quartz in 5 minutes, alright? Gotta admit, this isn't what I expected at all. This is less like a city and more like a garden. I wonder, perhaps this is like the city parks in certain large cities. It does sort of feel that way looking at it. Though I've never heard of a city park so huge that you can't see the end of it in any direction. The scale of it does overwhelm. Siege? Siege, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd been hurt or got lost. Don't worry, we're all fine too. Ah, I see. Thank you. Apparently, we've crashed on the easternmost side of the city, and the Glorious is docked on the exact opposite side. The damage to the Aureole looks worse than it actually is. The engines themselves are virtually untouched, and the flight field generator mostly just needs to be beaten furiously with a wrench. The problem lies in a lot of our finer systems, our stabilizers for starters. Ironically, we can plough forward just fine, but hovering steadily would be an issue as things stand. I see. Our first order of business needs to be organising everyone we can for repairs then. I may be an outsider here, but I'll help in any way that you require. Thank you, Vanda. That will solve the problem with the Aureole, but our real struggle will be locating the Aureole in this massive city. Especially since it seems likely our friends in the society are already here. Yes, if they claim the Aureole, who knows what they may do with it? Given everything they've done until now, you have to imagine it would be nothing good for anyone else. We need to get out there and find a way to stop them. No complaints to that idea here. We should get moving right now. Trying to run off in multiple small groups would just be chaos though. I think it would be wisest to use a single exploration team. Yeah, I agree. And the first thing we gotta find is some kind of powered means of getting around the city. Trying to walk would take forever. What is it, Joshua? It's nothing really. Anyway, the exploration team is going to need backup. Ideally, we should have people ready to swap in and out as soon as the team returns to the Aureole. A good idea. I'd like to join in myself, but right now I need to oversee the Aureole's repairs. Let's go ahead and decide who's leaving first. Okay, so ultimately it is going to be Chloe and Olivier, but let's just go ahead and get our gear off these guys first. Alright Estelle, your group of 4 will explore the city. Do remember that we have no idea what's out there, society or otherwise. Don't do anything too foolish. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll be looking for a way around the city ahead of anything else. Good luck to you then. Everyone else will remain behind on standby and help repair the Aureole. Okay. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. One other small mercy. The shutdown phenomenon doesn't seem to be happening here on the island. Your tactical ordnance should work just fine away from the Aureole, even without handheld zero-fuel generators. Really? Well, hey! Grandpa, how can you tell? Well, truth be told, the biggest causality of the crash was the Aureole's ZFG, but even with it in pieces, all our other orbital systems are operating just fine. Father Graham's theory seems to have been right on the mark. Right, the Aureole neutralizes foreign orbital elements, but if we can get onto the island, we surely can't be foreign, right guys? Yes, I'm willing to guess it can't tell the difference. Phew. Yeah, talk about small mercies. Going out there without any arts or anything would be kinda harsh. I take it that means the Orbital Workshop tools are also functional? Oh yes, everything survived the crash just fine. If you need your orbits tuned up, just say the word. Got it. I suspect we'll be stopping by a lot. Okay then, is everyone ready to take a look around outside the ship? All set here. Sorry, Estelle. I actually need to prepare something from the ship's storeroom. Something to help if I need to sneak around again. Could I ask that you wait a bit? Oh, sure. Do you want some help? Speed things up a little? No, it's sort of a one-person job. I don't think it will take more than 30 minutes or so. Could you wait in the lounge until then? Well, okay. We'll be waiting. My man, you are a dude of many talents, but lying ain't one of them. I'm sorry, lying to her isn't. I think the one you should apologise to eventually is Estelle. Anyway, you're sure? If I'm right, this could backfire and mess you up, like, badly. Yes, I've made my decision. Kevin, Father Kevin, please, you're the only one who can help. Alright. Don't need to lay it on that thick. Come on, that little lie ain't gonna buy as much time. Let's get to the medical bay. Joshua, you're done? Sorry to keep you waiting, that took a while. I don't mind, but Joshua, are you okay? You look tired, unless I'm crazy. Some of it took a lot of concentration. Don't worry, I'm fine. Well, if you say so. Let's get going then. So you getting some locked memories reawakened or something? There's a new recipe for us there. Yo, Team Bracer, I'm finally done cleaning up in here. Make sure to stock up before heading out there. Let's see what we got. I think that might be the last Labelle news that we can get. Let's go ahead and read. Fighting in the capital. Yesterday at noon, in a capital already crippled by an Aureole blackout, fighting broke out as Crimson soldiers ploughed through army lines and began pouring into Gransel via airships, mysteriously able to use their own orbans despite all others remaining inoperative. The invaders easily pushed on towards the castle, and it seemed almost certain the royal keep would fall. Unexpected reinforcements appear. Just as things seemed hopeless, an unexpected ally took to the field of battle in the shape of the former Intelligence Division's Special Ops. The same unit that had been dismantled for their treasonous action used the chaos of the attack on the capital not to escape, but to defend their homeland against the Crimson invaders. With the arrival of these new players, the tide turned and the Royal Army was able to counterattack. Between the combined might of the Royal Army, the Intelligence Division's Combat Specialist Unit, and bracers who joined the fray, the enemy was forced into retreat and the threat averted. International criminal organization behind attacks. The true nature of these Crimson soldiers has been wrapped in mystery until an investigation from the Royal Army and Bracer Guild revealed the armed units to be under the command of a mysterious organization, a society. Given the sophisticated equipment of this group, it is believed that the society possesses significant technical leverage and funding, but the goal remains unclear. Breaking news, heir to throne named. In the first bit of bright news in a while, Queen Alicia held a press conference where she named her granddaughter Princess Claudia the Crown Princess and official heir to the throne. Abbreviated ceremonies formally installing the 16-year-old princess as heir have taken place. We hope to overcome our current national troubles and make her future reign a bright one. Breaking news, shutdown phenomenon solved. It has become clear that the Aureole shutdown phenomenon is occurring not just in the capital but across the nation. However, Professor Russell, with the aid of the Central Factory, has developed a new invention called the Zero Field Generator that may open a path to a resolution. This device produces an Aureole energy field that neutralizes the shutdown phenomenon and restores orbans within a few reg to normal operation. Production of these devices requires high-level machinery, however, and mass production is difficult. The Royal Army and Bracer Guild have managed to restore communications at their bases using the available units, and we hope that this revolutionary invention will eventually alleviate more of the troubles caused by this phenomenon. Well, things are starting to normalise then. Now that I've had a chance to actually look around, this place is blowing my gosh darn mind. Maybe a bit late, but this is making me remember all those old stories about the Septarian Seven Treasures things. Great sources of power bestowed on man by Aureole herself, huh? Standing here makes you think it ain't all a fairy tale. Wow, we're just about ready to teeter off the edge here. Wow, it's so pretty here. The air's clean and fresh too. I'd love to live here. Ah, but wait, there's no factory nearby, huh? So I couldn't get any more photo quartz. Ah, that really would be a problem. She lives to take pictures. Can't say she's not passionate. The parts of our noble vessel have certainly distributed themselves. Collecting them by hand as we must will be quite the onerous task. I, of course, shall give my all to help, as a performer. Now, to encourage these fine men and women with sweat on their brow with a lovely tune. Looks like we meet again. Oh, Faye! You stayed with the Aureole? Yeah, I figured if the professor was coming, I ought to as well. I talked it over with the engineers and we all decided to stay aboard. Kinda glad we decided to at this point, let me tell you. No kidding, that's great! We really need some help in fixing up the Aureole after all. Yes, thank you. Having professional engineers here will make things much easier. Don't worry about it. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Thanks! Oh, we need to take the gear off these guys. Don't need the zero fuel generator anymore. Let's go get our orbments back. Just need to speak to Chloe and then we can switch things around. Right now the crew is surveying the damage we took. Once that's done, we can begin repair work. We don't know what will happen going forward. We need to be able to fly as soon as possible.
Together now!
You're right, please!
Got a cool new uniform on and a new sword. So I'll go ahead and now... Is this new gear better than what we've got? No, not quite. Okay. I'll go ahead and arrange gear and stuff later on. Our first order of business should be restoring internal lights and securing the hallways. Without that, we cannot move personnel through the ship effectively. We should get as much ready as we can before beginning the real repairs. Forgive me, Miss Bright, but I must ask that you watch over that moron. In truth, he would simply get in the way of repairs if we had him aboard. Or so you claim, but you really wish to be alone with Captain Schwartz, do you not? How could you allow yourself to be distracted by the allure of a woman, even though you have me? Ah, you cheat! You merely wanted me for my body, didn't you? My point is illustrated, I hope, Miss Bright. Yeah, completely. We'll do our best to make sure he doesn't get into too much trouble. We will be using the scraps from the crash to repair the ship as best we can. To that end, I've sent our troops to recover any useful debris they can. It is not the most efficient plan ever, but it is the only one that will work, given our circumstances. I hate to ask, but if any of your team has the time, Miss Bright, help would be appreciated. There have been strange readings on our various instruments since our landing. Extremely powerful orbital energy readings completely outside of common sense. Just what is this place? We've completed a full set of system checks now. It's as Professor Russell said, the damage isn't nearly as bad as we thought. The ship answers her helm as well as she can on the ground and the flight engines are intact. If we put our noses to the grindstone, we should get this fine lady back in the air on our own. Communications equipment checks out, everything's working normally. What makes me curious are these occasional transmissions we keep receiving. They're encrypted, so I can't tell what they're saying, but I'm pretty sure they're Ouroboros' transmissions. Looks like they're investigating the city too. Just keeping an eye out for Zin and Shera now that we've moved things around. Probably in here drinking. Oh, no, they're not. Ah, Estelle, everyone. You haven't left yet? Nope, we're still getting ready. Deigning to clean up the room, Shara? For now, yes. Alas, fee and all that. Unfortunately, I'm hardly able to help with fine engine repair, so all I can do is stand on the sidelines. Hey, there's an idea though. I do have a whip. Perhaps I could get out there and be motivational? I think that's a great idea. But please be gentle at least. The main engine's orbments are repaired, but for safety's sake it's still on low output. Once we make sure it won't throw any more fits, we'll fire it up to full output. I'm afraid we'll be running on emergency lights for a bit longer. Tried to put up with it and keep working, eh? Understood. We'll do the best that we can, Professor. Yeah, gotta do our best. Be off then, and take care. If you find anything interesting, let me know immediately. Oh hi, Estelle. Like Grandpa said, there doesn't seem to be any big problem with the Aureole engine. We still need to look close at the engine before we know for sure, but we'll probably be able to fly sooner than we thought. That's good to hear. It does make things seem a bit less grim, yes. Keep up the good work, Taito. I will. I get to touch the Aureole's XGO2 engine. I can't wait. Someone's just died and gone to heaven, I think. Has it finished decrypting those things? Okay, well the first couple are done. Concerning the seal mechanism, my name is Celeste Ausleys. I am the designer of the seal mechanism and the woman ultimately responsible for the sealing of the Aureole. I have decided to leave behind a series of records for the world to come in case the second seal is activated and the Aureole which we sealed in another dimension should threaten to return. If you who read this message seek to prevent the Aureole's return, I pray this information will aid you. However, if you seek to restore the Aureole, I beg you, reconsider. The Aureole's power is too great for we children of man to wield. When we used it, it connected us to the darkest Gehenna. The purpose of the seals is to prevent any contact between the Aureole and humanity, thus ensuring humanity's survival. I feel the need to clarify. The Aureole itself does not wish to control or harm humanity. The disaster that visited us was our fault alone. Do not doubt the mercy of our great goddess in giving this gift to us. It was we who are unequal to such a gift. In truth, the construction and implementation of the seal goes directly against the will of the people and our democratic ideals. Even among our group, some believed we should try to find a way to use the Aureole's power effectively. However, once it obtained autonomy, the Aureole began to change our society and our lives drastically. It did not just concern itself with our physical well-being, it considered our mental well-being to be a top priority as well. It became sentient? To provide an example, the Aureole facilitated the creation of virtual realities intended to induce euphoria in participants. It even altered brain chemistry to achieve this. It was no different than taking a powerful euphoric stimulant and hallucinogen at the same time. Worse still, there were no side effects, no physical ones at least. Such boons have brought humanity's very continued existence into question. The effects already begin to tell upon our citizenry, and we have precious little time left to us. As a result, we few have overcome our differences to undertake the sealing, all too aware of the many difficulties we are likely to face in the process. Whoa. Kinda crazy. It's wonderful to have my tools working again. I can finally grind some quartz. Right, you need anything? Just tell me. Got any new weapons and stuff? Looks like he does. Hopefully I've got enough money to be able to afford things. May have to sell a few extra things that I've got. That shouldn't be much of an issue. Anyway, I'll take a look at all that a little later on. Let's finish speaking to everybody first. Yo, Estelle, everyone. I just finished cleaning up sickbay here. The cabinets kinda spilled everything out when we made that crash landing. Anyway, you start feeling like dirt, just come on down here. Alrighty then, I think this would be a good place for me to probably end the episode for today here, and then I can go ahead and switch things around with the gear and stuff, and then next episode I can show you what I have for everyone's setup. So thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode's coming out. And also feel free to leave a comment on the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.